What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome back to some more Black Ops 7 multiplayer matches. So, I've got 4 matches for you guys here today. I had 3 separate recording sessions, about I would say about 2 hours, again, worth of footage. And these are the matches that I was the most proud of. These are actually in order now, so you guys are going to see me level up, like, naturally. I just want to preface this by saying exactly what I said in the last video and every other stream. I am not the best at this game. I am not like fucking Mountain Dew Dorito eating MLG material when it comes to Call of Duty. I just kind of get decent matches and that's it. To me, like, I've been playing these games for years, and honestly, like, it's more important, obviously, that your kill count be higher than your death count, I mean, if you have, like, 25 and, like, 10, like, that to me is, like, a good game. I'm not necessarily saying that's what the final results were in this match. I actually don't know what they were. I kind of, this is the second time I've done one of these videos where I just take these pre-recorded matches and put them together, so I don't remember the scoreboard. I will say at the end of this video, the final match is probably the best multiplayer match that I've had so far, even though my death count was pretty high. There was a hard point match that I was going to add in here originally on, I forgot what the map was called, but it's like that really small industrial map that has like those 3 lanes like every other map in the game. And Call of Duty, I would love to see Call of Duty do more, like, open maps, like Battlefield, to be honest with you guys, I mean, I know they do have, like, a ground war mode coming out soon, from what I've heard, but, I think it would be cool to have bigger open maps with more players, but, I don't know, we're just gonna have to wait and see at this point. I guess Nuketown is a thing now. I'm probably not going to play on Nuketown because I am so fucking tired of Nuketown, to be honest with you guys. I was tired of Nuketown, like, all the way back in fucking Black Ops 3. I was tired with Nuketown. That would have been a sick wall jump kill if I would have gotten that, but I didn't, sadly. So we're doing kill confirmed here on Blackheart. I don't know this map that well, but as you can see, so far I'm doing pretty good. I got 9 and 3. And with kill confirmed, obviously, even if you don't, collect the tags, you still get the elimination in the end. I also, at the time of me recording this, about, like, less than half an hour ago, I finally tried out the zombies for the first time, and I have a video for that coming up soon. I just posted my endgame video, but no one seems to care, honestly, so I don't know if I'm necessarily going to go back to Endgame. I would like to do at least like 2 more videos on Endgame, because Endgame is fun. I think it has a lot of potential. Like, it has more potential than the campaign itself did. I mean, there's stuff that I missed in the campaign. Usually, I'm super obsessed, me being a PS5 console gamer. I'm usually pretty obsessed with getting all of the trophies in these games, and there are definitely trophies that I missed in the campaign, but I just, like, give, like, so little fucks about the campaign that, like, I'm not going to revisit the campaign. I did get the Platinum Trophy in Battlefield 6, by the way, which is why I stopped, playing that game, because I played it for, like, 70 hours straight in, like, just a week or two. To some people, that may not seem like a lot of time, but for me, it was at the time, because I had a bunch going on. And, as I stated in my previous multiplayer video, I would like to revisit Battlefield 6, and I might revisit it before the year ends a few times, but obviously that game is more fun when you have people playing with you, like, an actual squad mate. So I need to hit up my homie Justin and ask him if, maybe he's still down to, like, actually boot up, Battlefield 6 and play a couple of matches with me. I will say, I mean, I don't really, in my opinion, I already kind of covered this in the last video. I talked about my opinions about this game and sort of address the hate and everything, but Now that I'm talking about Battlefield 6 and Black Ops 7, I figured I would address something else that has been really annoying me this year. And it's the whole Battlefield versus Call of Duty thing. I mean, this shit is so dumb, you guys. Honestly, I made a comment about this on Reddit, on the Black Ops 7 subreddit, basically stating, like, you know, if you guys don't like Black Ops 7, then honestly, shut the fuck up and don't play it, you know? You got Battlefield 6, and you got Arc Raiders, which I have been hearing is amazing. I failed there, didn't kill Karma, sadly. I got my Karma, I'm just kidding, that was a bad fucking joke. I have not tried out Arc Raiders. To be honest with you guys, I don't really have any desire to try out Arc Raiders because, you know, this is going to sound ridiculous, but Arc Raiders doesn't have a single player in it. And for that reason, I really don't care. You know, going back to what I was saying in my previous video for this, the multiplayer, I prefer single player over multiplayer games. I mostly play single player games. Those who watch my channel know that I don't fuck around that much with multiplayer games. Like COD is really the only game that I play every single year. But I guess now that both games are out, Black Ops 7 and Battlefield 6, I would address the whole debate that has been going on about Battlefield versus Call of Duty. I think it's honestly so fucking dumb. So here I got 27 and 9, I believe. I think the whole Battlefield versus Call of Duty thing is so dumb, honestly. It's dumb because it's like, look, listen, you know, if you don't like Call of Duty, then play Battlefield. If you don't like Battlefield, then play Call of Duty. These games are both made for a separate group of people, you know? And I really feel like we're living in 2016 again because you can't go anywhere online and look up, you know, anything about this game in particular without just everyone like dunking on it and trashing it for no reason other than the fact that they're butthurt that, you know, Call of Duty still sucks, you know, like, I mean, I don't think they're butthurt. Butthurt is not really the right term to use, I don't think. Here we got retrieval, kill confirmed. I swear I'm not trying to do kill confirmed every match. It's just the game kept putting me into kill confirmed. The game loves putting you into kill confirmed matches for some reason. So this one's on retrieval. I included this match because this was a really, really close match. We won, but by like a single point. Like the other team was so close to beating us here. But yeah, I guess to go back and talk about what I brought up and address it, I think the whole Call of Duty versus Battlefield thing has always been retarded, dude. It's like the fucking console wars, man. It's like, they're both completely different. You can't compare Call of Duty and Call of Duty and Battlefield. You know, Battlefield is more slow-paced, methodical, you know, grounded warfare. Call of Duty is fast-paced sweat. You know, if you want to sweat, you play Call of Duty. And I've always felt like, especially this year in particular, the whole Call of Duty versus Battlefield thing is so fucking dumb, dude. It's like you're taking one game that you love just to shit on another game, and you're not even gonna play it. It's like, you know, back in the old day, you know, and I still kind of feel this way, you know, if you didn't like a game, you know, or what am I trying to say? Let me start over. I feel like most people who are hating on this game obviously have not played the game. They're just watching videos of people dunking on the game and talking shit about it. And in my opinion, I'm of the old school mindset that if you're going to talk shit about something, you need to put your money where your mouth is and buy the game and try it out for yourself before you feel like you have the right to actually smack talk this game, because there's so much hate going around towards Black Ops 7, bro, that it's exhausting. I feel like I'm playing through, like, The Last of Us Part 2 again, which I know they're two completely different games, but, like, Last of Us Part 2 was a really anticipated game until people found out that Joel died and the leaks came out, and then it became one of those games that was so hated and so controversial that you couldn't even go online and, like, watch a single video without a bunch of people just piling on the hate for that game. And I feel like the same thing is happening with this game, with Black Ops 7. People are just automatically writing it off as, you know, lazy and just bad and all of that. And they're not even trying the game out. It's like, listen, the co-op campaign sucks, okay? The co-op campaign sucks. The campaign is disappointing. But the multiplayer is solid, okay? The multiplayer is awesome right now. Every COD is the same shit every year. When the new COD comes out, it's always really, really great at launch, but then over time they add all these updates to it, and then that's when the game starts to kind of lose its identity. And if y'all want to sit here and fucking pretend that Battlefield 6 is not going to suffer the same fate, you're fucking delusional, okay? You're delusional. Because we're talking about EA and Activision here. EA is not any better than Activision, okay? Once those brain rot TikTok, you know, gamers start fucking playing Battlefield 6 and get bored with Black Ops 7 and go over to Battlefield 6 again, you know, EA is going to go wherever the money is flowing, man. If they see an opportunity to, like, add a bunch of ridiculous skins and do all these stupid things that fucking Black Ops 7 has in it, which I'm going to be honest, I like this game, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's a masterpiece. I still hold that opinion. I don't think this game is a masterpiece. There are things about it that are ridiculous, you know, which is just standard Call of Duty at this point. But the fact that one game is better than the other and people are, like, holding that game up on a pedestal and saying, like, oh, you know, Battlefield 6 is the premier shooter experience right now and Black Ops 7 is just ass. Like, okay, yeah, Battlefield 6 is a great game, but I'm going to repeat it again. If you guys think Battlefield 6 is going to remain the way it is over time with each update, you're fucking delusional, okay? EA is going, in my opinion, they're going to find a way to screw both games. Like, they're going to find a way to screw Battlefield 6 up at some point, sooner or later. It's not going to be a game that's going to be, like, engaged in long term, man. I mean, the game had, like, over 400,000 people playing it on Steam when it came out. Now it has, like, half that, you know? So, I mean, I may be wrong here. If I am wrong, then, you know, maybe I will, maybe I won't make an apology video being like, hey, guys, I was wrong. But all I'm trying to say is that I've always hated the whole Battlefield versus Call of Duty thing because it's like comparing apples to oranges, man. They're two completely different things. These games are both made for different groups of people, okay? And I'm just, you know, the game hasn't even been out for a week. I mean, it has been out for a week now. What am I saying? And I'm just so fucking tired, dude, of going on YouTube, going on Reddit, going on Threads, and just seeing people talk shit about Black Ops 7 when they're not even playing the game, bro. It's like, I get it. You don't want to play the game. You know, that whole philosophy that I have of putting your money where your mouth is kind of complicated now with how expensive games are. I realize that. People aren't able to, like, buy everything that they want to get nowadays. So they're very picky about the shit that they buy. And I'm just going to say it, you know, like, I get it. But still, you cannot, like, pretend to know that, you know, everything there is to know about this game if you're not going to fucking play it. And I really feel like the whole Battlefield versus Call of Duty thing just needs to fucking stop, dude. I'm so tired of it, you know? I'm so fucking tired of it. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm not gonna talk anymore about that. I just think it's dumb, honestly. I'm not gonna address the BO7 hate or, you know, any of that anymore. I will talk about stuff I don't like if anything pops into my mind, but I'm not going to address it anymore because that's pretty much what the last video was for. But, yeah, so this map is on, you know, this map I actually like quite a bit, you know, because it's a bigger map, more open, and there are, you know, it is technically another 3-lane map, but, you know, whenever there's, like, you know, like, whenever it's a big, giant open map with multiple, like, different passageways that you can go down and like, vertical areas, like, there's a whole bridge in, like, the center of this map that you can just, like, if you have, like, a great, you know, if you're good enough, you could just lock in and just stay on that bridge for the whole map and just go back and forth and just keep fucking, you know, killing people, basically. You know, I like this map a lot because there's a lot of verticality to it. It's not just like a flat map. You know, there's this little area right here that you could slide through. I think I did play this. I think I did play this map on stream. I can't remember, dude. Like, the streams were, you know, about a week ago, but I'm already, like, forgetting about them. But, you know, we're getting pretty close to the end of this match. Like I said, we were literally, like, a point away from losing this match, which is why I decided to include it in here. But, yeah, I mean, now that I have tried out every single mode... excuse me. I bumped my desk by accident. Now that I have tried out pretty much every single mode, I can definitively say that this is not, and I'm going to say it again, this is not the worst fucking COD game, dude. Not by a long shot. It's like everyone's just forgetting about Modern Warfare 2023 now. They're focusing on what's right in front of them and forgetting about, you know, the fucking dog shit that was Modern Warfare 2023. I really don't like that game, dude. I really don't. Like, that game is just... Oh, my God. Like, even thinking about it is getting me irritated. I don't like Modern Warfare 3 because the campaign sucked. Nothing happened. They killed Soap off in the most embarrassing, retarded fucking way ever. They fucked up the No Russian mission, and, like, nothing was even happening in that campaign, dude. Like, it felt like just... a whole, like, nothing experience, like a nothing burger. That's pretty much how you could summarize Modern Warfare 2023. That whole game was just, like, nothing, bro. Like, they didn't give us a good campaign. They didn't give us good multiplayer because they basically just copy and pasted all of the maps from the OG Modern Warfare 2 in Modern Warfare 3, which is super fucking weird. And... the zombies were embarrassing, dude. I can say right now, this game has a horrible campaign, but endgame is interesting for a certain group of people. The multiplayer is fun. The maps are great. I like the maps a lot, you know? Like, yeah, they are typical 3-lane maps, but there's a lot of verticality in most of these maps. Here we're doing Domination, by the way, on Imprint. I think this is my first time playing here, but I killed it on this match. Finally, we've got a different game mode besides Kill Confirmed, but yeah, like, you know, the campaign may have sucked, but the multiplayer, in my opinion, in this game is nowhere near as bad as Modern Warfare 2023. And the zombies, surprisingly, I'm just going to say it right now, I don't really like zombies. I never have. I've never cared about zombies that much. But the zombies, man, surprised the hell out of me in this game. Like, I actually really dug the zombies in this game, bro. Like, I really dug the zombies. The zombies might be my favorite next to multiplayer. And that's what everyone has been saying, you know, that the zombies are the best component of this game. So I'm interested to, you know, continue trying out the zombies and see, like how far I can get, you know? Like, I think the zombies are pretty solid in this game. And the multiplayer is a lot of fun, too. I mean, it's Call of Duty. Like, it's going to take you time to adjust to the game. You know, you're not going to be good at it right away unless you're, like I said, like a Mountain Dew drinking, Dorito eating, fucking MLG sweat, you know, Fortnite player that just moves like a fucking god every time you play these games. Like, yeah, like, the game will be easier for you then. But, like, for me, like, someone who doesn't really play multiplayer games, aside from the yearly COD and, you know, Battlefield whenever it comes out, like, I can tell you guys right now, I'm getting better at the multiplayer in this game a lot faster than I did with Black Ops 6 or Modern Warfare 3 or any of the other games. Like, the multiplayer feels great in this game. Sometimes it does feel unfair because, like I said in the last video, I do still think SBMMM is a thing in this game. Even though, you know, Activision and Treyarch want to admit, they want to so hardly to to think that, you know, it's no longer in the game. It's definitely still in the game. So, yeah, I don't think this is anywhere near being like, this isn't even like the second worst COD in my opinion. If I had to rate like the worst CODs, I would probably put Modern Warfare 2023 at the bottom of that list. Next to that, I would probably put, I'm trying to think. Next to that, I would probably put Vanguard. Here I was trying to see if I could like make it across. And I do actually figure out how to make it across at the end of the match. So you are going to see me die at least one or two more times trying to do that. I probably put Modern Warfare 3 at the very, very bottom. Vanguard, Ghosts, World War II, because I really did not like World War II, to be honest with you guys. Like, World War II is one of those games that, like, I just have not replayed at all. Like, I played it once when it came out. I didn't even buy that game. Like, I downloaded it from my friend's, like, hard drive. You know, that's how I was able to play it. I put World War II down at the bottom because, you know, as one of the worst CODs because, honestly, dude, like, the campaign sucked in that game. It was so forgettable and whatever and bland and mediocre. And the, what's it called? The multiplayer was so boring, dude. It's the same thing with Vanguard. Like, the multiplayer in Zombies and Vanguard in the campaign, I mean, I'm going to be super biased here. People are going to hate on me for this, but I don't care. When Vanguard came out, I actually liked the campaign at first. I thought the campaign was fun. I enjoyed it. I really, really, genuinely did enjoy it because it felt like, for better or for worse, it was an actual story. It wasn't rushed out like Cold War was the previous year. And it, you know, felt like a story, you know, and I like the whole, like, separate stories thing, even though they have, like, nothing to do with one another. Now that I've had, you know, time to, you know, think about Vanguard, I don't like it as much now, but I, you know, it doesn't start, like, change the fact that when that game first came out, I actually enjoyed the story, believe it or not, so... Yeah, I would probably put Modern Warfare 3, Vanguard, Ghosts, World War II, and then this game. Yeah, this game is still in the top 5, like, worst CODs, in my opinion, but I don't think it's anywhere near as bad. If this game had a good campaign, it would be up there with some of the other games. Like, you know, it would actually be up there, I feel. If this game had a good campaign and endgame was a little bit more thought out and fleshed out, I really feel like this game would have been exactly what Treyarch and Activision have been saying. It would have been the biggest COD ever. Like, it would have been the biggest Black Ops game that we've ever gotten. You know, I've been hearing that, you know, from like Ink Slasher and Ink TV that this is the biggest COD that we've gotten because of like all of the grinds and everything and the amount of maps that have been released and everything. Like, it's a pretty full package here this year with COD. But yeah, I mean, I said I wasn't gonna address the hate or the division again, but I'm already kind of contradicting myself. I don't think this is the worst COD ever. I think that's, people are being extremely fucking hyperbolic when they say that. You know, it's nowhere near the worst COD, dude. I wouldn't even rate, like, some people would even rate, like, Infinite Warfare, like, lower than this game. I personally wouldn't, because Infinite Warfare has such an amazing campaign, dude. Like, I love Infinite Warfare's campaign so much. So much so that I might actually be doing the campaign for Infinite Warfare very, very soon, because I actually, before this game came out, here I tried to make this jump again, I think. Before Infinite Warfare, actually no, I'm not going for the jump. Before this game came out, I don't know exactly how it happened, but I started thinking about Infinite Warfare's campaign, and how much I love the campaign in that game and how much I wish I could just like replay the game. So one day I just looked it up and tried seeing if I could find a copy of Infinite Warfare, and I found this store near where I live, about like 15 minutes away from where I live, called Pay More. And I know it, the actual name of the store sounds very, scammy, like you're paying more than you need to, but I don't, to be honest, I don't really know why they named it that, but yeah, here I die again. It's called Pay More, and I was able to find the Steelbook edition of both Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered for like $16, dude. That's like a steal, man. So of course the first thing I did when I got home was I downloaded it on my PS4 because I still own my PS4, and I played the campaign. And I found that the campaign in that game has 6 difficulties, which is insane. There's, recruit, regular, hardened, and veteran. And then there's specialist difficulty. And then after specialist, there's, and I'm not kidding, this is what the mode is actually called, there's hashtag YOLO mode, which is literally specialist difficulty, but permadeath. You have to get through the entire campaign without dying once. And yeah, that's something I don't think I'm going to do, but I am going to be very soon doing a specialist mode playthrough for Infinite Warfare's campaign, because Infinite Warfare seriously is, I think, a criminally underrated campaign, dude. Like, that campaign is so fucking good, dude. It's like a mixture of like, it's like a combination of like Top Gun and like Halo, which, and like a little bit of Star Wars in there, which you'd think wouldn't work for a Call of Duty campaign. I mean, this game's campaign didn't really work that well. Here we go. I did a successful wall jump there. This game's campaign didn't work out very well. And I'll be honest, going into this game, I was hoping, I had my fingers crossed. I was hoping that since we're basically living through 2016 again with this year's COD and Battlefield, like with Infinite Warfare, people were tired of the futuristic setting. And around the same time, Battlefield 1 came out. So people were hyping that game up, and no one got Infinite Warfare or even tried it. I mean, people did try it, but like still, it wasn't like the most like played COD and ever or anything like that. I was hoping that this game would be a similar situation. It would be another Infinite Warfare situation where everyone was trashing on it, and then when the game came out, it would just be like, it would have an awesome fucking campaign. Sadly, that wasn't the case. And because of that, because I've been disappointed twice now this year by both Battlefield 6 and Black Ops 7, I have been thinking about it. I got number 1 here. I have been thinking about it, and I am probably going to do a playthrough for Infinite Warfare very soon. Infinite Warfare also has one of my favorite, like probably my favorite zombie mode still to this day of like any COD. I love zombies in Spaceland, dude, so much. So much. So expect to see that pretty soon. I'm not going to do any multiplayer content for it because I've done plenty of multiplayer content for Infinite Warfare in the past, and I have no desire to try it out because it's not very good. But I will be doing a campaign video for that game very soon, as well as a maybe trying out some zombies in Spaceland, because there are still people who play it to this day. So yeah, look forward to that, by the way, once I get kind of worn out and tired of this game, which, to be clear, I do this every single year. I stop playing COD after a couple weeks, man, because it's not like a game that I can really engage with long term personally. So this is my best match out of the 4, and it's here on Cortex. I don't know what it is about this map, but like something like I like this map a lot. This map, every time I come here, like I kick ass and do really, really well. So I don't remember exactly what my kill count was at the end of this match, but I did manage to get all 3 score streaks in this match for the first time. Yeah, I got a Watchdog Helo in this match. But my dumb ass, I mean, when I play these matches, I'm not really listening to the game. I'm just kind of like listening to my music and like tuning the game out. But I have, you know, this was awesome here, getting these 2 guys here. I got the Watchdog Helo, and by the time I realized that I had unlocked the Watchdog Helo and deployed it, like, the match was basically over, sadly. So I think I only got like 1 or 2 Watchdog Helo kills in this match, but still, it's the first match in this game where I got all 3 of my score streaks unlocked because I was just on such a roll with this match. I still died a bunch. I think I died like 18 times, but I had like 37 kills or something crazy like that. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I also had a hardpoint match that I was going to include that had like something insane. It had an insane amount, like 58 kills in it. And then like 40 deaths, but I decided not to include it because, you know, it was a long match and I died a lot in that game. I got that kill there, but that person next to him got me annoyingly. So, yeah, overall, as a whole, I know I've said it a million times, but I'm enjoying this game quite a bit. You know, I do have other games that you know, I have other playthroughs that I've recorded this year that I haven't, like, edited or uploaded yet, and very soon, I don't know when, but, like, very soon I would like to start editing and uploading those videos. But for now, we're just sticking with Black Ops 7, and then once I get tired of Black Ops 7, probably when I Prestige, I might put the game down for a bit, you know, and then we'll come back to Battlefield 6 for a bit. I might do a few more streams of Battlefield 6 because I do want to go back and try it out, but I feel like I'm going to suck really badly here. So at this point in the match, I was starting to die a lot more, and I was like, come on, man, you had such an amazing start with this match, bro. Like, stop dying, please. And eventually I do stop dying, but still, I did not want to screw up my epic, you know, my really, really good, like, opening for this match. And thankfully I was able to get my act back together again with this match. But, yeah, like I said, I don't know what it is about this map, Cortex, man, but I'm just like, every time I play here on this map, bro, I slay, like, every single time. And I like this map a lot. I think it's one of the, like I said in the last video, like, the maps in this game are so bright and colorful and, like, just look amazing, dude. Like, they look absolutely incredible. So, this center area here is where most people are gonna, like, try to, like, capture the point if you're playing Domination. This is when I actually finally get my shit back together here and start, like, slaying again. But yeah, I get a failed YouTube shot here. But yeah, I mean, I had a little bit more content in this video for you guys this time around, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play this again. A lot of you actually seem to enjoy the post-commentary videos that I do. I don't know, I mean, some people, I guess, enjoy hearing me talk, which, you know, I don't know. I don't really enjoy hearing myself talk, to be honest, but still. This is one of the issues with this game, in my opinion. The spawns are so bad in the multiplayer in this game that, you know, there will be times like that. Like, I mean, I was on the other end of that this time around where, you know, you and your entire team will spawn, and then there will be, like, an enemy player, like, spawn trapping people, and I basically did that again this time around, but this time I was the one catching everyone in their spawn trap, or spawn trapping everyone. Man, I cannot talk, bro. Jeez, I feel like my commentary has been a lot better in today's video than it was in the last one, but still, here I get a bunch of kills, and I've unlocked, you know, 2 of the perks, or not perks, score streaks here. We're capturing the point again. And we are just dominating on this match, as you guys can tell. I mean, that's the whole point of the game. Domination. I'm just kidding. And then I got killed here by this person, Lucifer. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say at this point anymore. You know, this is just standard Call of Duty. You guys are watching me play another match for, you know, the millionth time. But I'm enjoying this game a lot, man. I'm glad that there are actually people playing the game. You know, I was kind of afraid that this game was gonna have that issue where when it launched, no one was gonna be playing it, and the game was just gonna, like, you know, automatically just get shut down like fucking Concord. Yes, I was actually feeling that way when this game was, like, the first day this game came out. I was feeling like, oh shit, it looks like no one is buying this game right now. And truth be told, we don't really know the sales numbers for this game yet, I don't think. I mean, we know the Steam player charts, but Steam apparently only makes up like a small percentage of the actual player base. Here I got the best play of the game here, which is another reason why I added this mode in, or added this game in. Actually, not the best play yet, but I did end up getting the best play in this, you know, for the first time in this match in particular, which is another reason why I decided to include it at the end of this video. And it was honestly, like, it could have been such a cool, like, a better, like, best play in my opinion. It was just kind of like, you know, one of those best plays where I just, you know, you guys are going to see when it happens. Yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, man. Jeez, I got, like, serious, like, commentary block right now. I'm just kidding. You know, they call writer's block. You know, this is, like, commentary block. I don't even know what to say at this point. And there's, like, 2 minutes left. So, yeah, just, you know, I have the Watchdog Hilo unlocked, but I didn't notice it until it was too late, sadly. I don't care. What I would like, one of my, like, goals that I would like to see if I can achieve it with this game, I want to get a chopper gunner, man. I've been playing Call of Duty every single year for a long time, and you guys know I'm not the best at these games, but dude, if I got a chopper gunner, dude, like, in this game, that would be awesome. I think there's only 1 or 2 times I've ever gotten a chopper gunner before. I mean, first of all, in this game, it's not called a chopper gunner, it's called a VTOL. But yeah, I would like to get a VTOL in this game, and at least one match, because, yeah, finally I realized that I had the Watchdog Hilo, and I, you know, summoned it, or didn't summon it. We're not playing fucking God of War here, bro. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Jeez! Why do you all continue to watch me? So, we got a kill there. I think we only got, like, 1 kill with the Watchdog Hilo, sadly. But it doesn't matter because, you know, we're winning anyway, and the game is pretty much over. So, my final count was, let's see here, 38-17. By far my best match, I would say. And here's my best play. Not the most impressive best play, but I came in here, shot all these guys, and then threw a Semtex, and then got them. And that was the best play. But everyone else in this match was like, wow, that was the best play, really? But yeah, that's the end of this multiplayer video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and get ready for my zombie video, because that'll be coming out pretty soon, as well as a little more endgame. So I will see you guys then. Peace.